Hey everyone, this is Brent from Autocon Studios, and I got another video review here for you. I feel like doing another Halo figure, just lay off Transformers for a little while. Just another Halo figure again. This is the Reach, I believe, Series 1 Grunt Ultra. I don't remember if it was Series 1, but I think it is because I got it when the game kind of came out, so. Yeah. This is the Grunt, and, it's basically a Grunt Ultra from the game, as you can see. But I'm going to set the Grunt, just hold off on the Grunt a little bit and give you a little update. On eBay, because I wanted to mention this during my Grunt review, because I got a Halo 2 Series 3 Active Camo Grunt on its way, so expect a review of him, and I'll compare him to the Halo 2 Grunt Joyride Active Camo Grunt, which is really cool, because I always liked, on the level, I believe it was the level where you kill Regret, that there is two little grunts hidden behind these elites, and then they're like active camo. That's the only time you ever see active camo grunts ever in Halo. So I always like those grunts. So I'm glad to have a figure of them because those are my favorites. So yeah, to get on the Grunt, back to the Grunt. What he came with 2 plasma pistols. Plasma grenades, sorry. And I have one of them. I'll just take it out. I usually just leave it in the hand because I don't like to lose it. But I actually have it in there so tight it won't come out. So it's just there's no color, just purple, and has a mold detailing. And then it comes with a Reach plasma pistol. It has like the little sight on top of it. That's also the anniversary model they used. Little sight there. And it has a little blue charge up for some reason on the figure, not really green. It's kind of like a seafoam color on Reach, but yeah. So the Grunt is actually kind of big in terms of size. It's about kind of the same size as Spartans are about 5 feet tall, so this thing should be actually about how big Dare is, which it is, but just because it's so bulky, it just looks out of scale. In terms of height, it would be a really good figure, but it's just really too bulky, so I don't display it with my Spartans. So yeah, the only thing I have is acrylic paint, because I do a lot of painting here. You can see I got paint splotches, so I do my filming here, because it's a white background. So yeah. There's some other features on this guy before I go into all the things about him. His helmet can be removed, and you can have him with just the standard face. And then you can actually take off the meth mask, as I like to call it, because, as you know, grunts breathe methane, and that's why their voices are so high-pitched, because they need methane to breathe. That's what this tank is. That's why the grunts have the backpacks, because they need to breathe methane, which I think is kind of funny. So yeah, you can pop the methane mask off and on. I think it actually looks cool if you take the Ultra helmet, stick it on without the methane mask, but I like to keep it on. There we go. I just think that looks really cool. You can also take off the methane backpack, which if you shoot, they'll go spinning around and blow up in Halo Reach. It's got a lot of weathering on it. Effects. A lot of the Reach figures do, and I like it. So, it's just white on the inside, but they painted over it. And you can actually take these little tubes and plug them in to the Grunt. There's these little holes, and you can plug these tubes in, and so you can have them walk around without that backpack, and you take off all the stuff and just have them bare. I just like to keep him as an Ultra, because I like the Ultra armor. That is one of the cool things I liked about Reach, about the Grunts. It's my favorite Grunt in Reach, is the ones with the Ultras. Look really cool. So yeah. So, on articulation's not the greatest on this guy. We'll start out with the head. His head can go 360, but it's a little weird. It's a little stiff on mine, but he has he does have a separate joint on the neck, but I can't get it to, and then he has the head. The neck is a separate movement, but you just can't really It's kind of hard to without moving this head. Show you. The arms can rotate. They can go in and out pretty good. And he can make it look like he's hitting himself. It's kind of cool. Because I think in Halo 3 they'd scratch their heads sometimes, so it's pretty cool that you can do that. The fingers are kind of a soft. I think when I first bought them, they were a little more like soft, and you can stretch them a little bit more. But they got really hard now, like to the point where I can't even get this plasma grenade out. So, yeah, he does have an ab crunch, but it's not very noticeable. It's not like it doesn't really make a considerable difference whether he has it or not. You can actually make him hunched over, so it's kind of cool. Like when they're like this in the game, and versus their battle position, that they'll be like screwing around, like punching the ground. There's no waist, and then their thighs are like this, that really weird outward movement. And then their little feet there's a little knee. So yeah, there's a Grunt. Articulation's not the greatest, but the model itself, just really game accurate. I'll do a close up here of all the little details. You can see like this, their skin is just really detailed. See all the little wrinkles and all the little edges. Let's take a look at the weathering effects. And I'll do a close-up on the face without the methane mask on. You can see the teeth and you can see the eyes. Really cool. And there's red paint down in there, and then it goes black, so it kind of looks like he actually has a throat in there. So yeah, I always thought the grunts look really creepy without their mask. They do. So yeah, there was the Halo Reach Grunt. He's a pretty cool figure. I just want to do a Reach figure because I don't think I've done a Reach figure. Yeah, I haven't done a Reach figure, and I just thought I kind of needed to. And I don't have my Halo 2 active camo Grunt. I would rather done him first, but I don't have him yet. So I'll post a review on him, do a little comparison, see how big he is compared to the Joyride figures. Because I actually prefer the Joyride figures over the McFarlane, but McFarlane is a little more detailed, but I still think they're a little more articulated, but I like the Joyrides, just because they're not really, these are made to be a little more playable, like they have more playability in them, but I just actually like the Joyride figures a little bit better because they're a little more like statues, and they make really good shelf displays. And their weapons are really interactive, so I really like the Joyride figures a lot. Not necessarily a lot better, but I just prefer the Joyride figures over McFarlane. But yeah, there's the Grunt. He's really cool. If you can find him for a decent price, I'd get him. They might still sell them at stores somewhere, but probably not. So maybe like Toy Wiz or eBay, I don't know. He shouldn't be that expensive, maybe 20 bucks. He's pretty cool. He looks cool. I like Grunts. They're funny, and they're just unique character. So yeah, so there's the Grunt, and I hope you enjoyed the review. This has been Brent from Autocon Studios, signing out.